Obviously, I'm female. My personal perspective is something that drives the way that I do what I do. Often I think about the societal biases that in social spaces, women are trusted more than men. So I think that helps.
When I consider what my perspective is as a female in consulting, one of the first things I think about is this sense of imposter syndrome. I think with that imposter syndrome, you're never going to assume you know the answer. You're never going to assume that because you've done XYZ in a previous project with a different customer, it will be exactly the same on the next one.
We tend to do a lot of work to make sure we have the credentials and the kudos to back up what we're saying. So we might come into the room really prepared, over-prepared maybe, with a lot of different points that show that we're clever enough, that we know what we're talking about. And then that becomes the basis for our client relationship.
Probably something that could be a weakness, like imposter syndrome, is a strength in building trust, because it really makes sure we have that clarity in communication and trust with our clients. Even the concept of soft skills versus hard skills can sometimes feel quite pejorative, or soft skills are seen as something that is after the fact. It's a nice to have. It's at the bottom of the job specification for the candidate that you're looking for to join your company. But fundamentally, I think in the age of AI, when AI and automation and the technology is going to be picking up a lot of that technical heavy lifting. And so what we're left with then is really boiling down what we do. We deliver change, we deliver support and guidance through navigating technical complexity to our clients. You need to build good relationship and communicate effectively, and then you can learn the technical skills on top of that with that as a basis. And I think that as women, we sometimes exclude ourselves from those technical spaces by assuming that things are too complicated or too difficult.
So I feel more than ever that those traditionally female skills are more important. So empathy, connection, active listening. And I think we also have a responsibility to degender those skills so that everybody is expected to listen, expected to be empathetic, expected to have the nuance that we're often expected to have